Good evening, guys. Happy Friday to all of your sunshiny faces. Well, guys, I realized I didn't tell you guys about yesterday. I just feel like I was very, I guess, productive yesterday, and I got all of my Christmas presents wrapped. Now, originally, I was only planning on wrapping my dad's Christmas present yesterday because he was not home. So I was like, okay, that's perfect. While he's not home, I'll just wrap it. I don't have to worry about like, oh, don't come in here, I'm wrapping a present right now kind of thing. And there's no way. My mom's gift is like, not huge, but it is really big, and I probably do not have room in my bedroom to be able to wrap it. It's also really heavy, so like I can't put it on my bed because it's going to weigh it down, and like, you know, again too, because of the, like, you know, the mattress being like, you know, not a solid, you know, like surface, would probably not be able to wrap it properly. So I knew for sure that hers was out, and I was gonna have to at least wrap hers in the living room where I had a lot more room. And so I ended up though deciding to do my dad's, which was also kind of bigger. I mean, a little bit bigger. It wasn't that big, but anyways, I decided to do his first, and I was like, well, he's not here, I can do it out in the living room. And again too, just room to like spread out, and on top of that too, all the supplies were already out in the living room, so I was like, okay, this just works out. I ended up doing my dad's present, and then like I said, I did it during the day yesterday before he got home from work. Then my mom was upstairs in her bedroom, and she was actually taking a nap, so I was like, this is a perfect time to get her present wrapped. So I was like, I'll just sneak out in the living room, wrap her present while she doesn't know, like, you know, again too, all that got done. And I was like, well, I'm doing it, might as well, I'm on a roll, just get everybody's Christmas present wrapped. So I also finished both Matthew and Jack's present, and then I ended up also wrapping all the dogs' gifts, and I ended up getting a total of, which is why too, you guys probably noticed, like, there's nothing. Okay, this is still Bliss's present because I can't wrap it and there's like nothing I can do. She got a bed, like a nice little squishy bed for, it's a big one too, so I got that for her for Christmas. But everybody else, I got one present each. And then my dad's gift though was a little bit like, not smaller, but like I kind of went like budget wise, what I spent on everybody was like close to the same thing. My dad's was cheaper, so I went in like half kind of on Jack's present that he was getting. Like we kind of came up with an idea together to get for him, but that was like Jack's only gift that he got for him, so he wants to wrap that one. So I was like, go ahead, have at it, because that's even bigger than the present I got for my mom, I think. So I was like, you know what, you can have that. You don't have a gift to wrap for dad, you can wrap that one. So then I got him another one, and like I said, it was a little bit smaller, that's just the one for me. So again, while I was at it, I finished wrapping Matthew and Jack's gifts then, and then like I said, I was on a roll. I was like, might as well do the dogs then, just because too, so much stuff was packed up and like stacked up back here, because all the stuff was like still in boxes because I hadn't wrapped it. So it was like, I had like the Amazon box and then the present inside of it, and I had like 8 Amazon boxes and like Target boxes and like all kinds of stuff, and like stuff in bags and like all kinds of things that came from different places. I also think, I don't know if you guys can hear, somebody who's, I think next door, my next door neighbor, I'm pretty sure it's Jack, is, sounds like, it almost sounds like furniture moving around, but I'm pretty sure it's not furniture. I think he's trying to wrap something in there right now. He already said once not to come out in the living room because he was wrapping, I think, my gift or maybe Matthew's gift. So I think that it's probably my dad's gift that he's wrapping. Like I said, it's big. It's a big gift. So like I said, he should be having fun with that, but there's definitely something moving around right on the other side of my wall, and I can hear it. But so again too, yesterday wanted to get all the stuff taken care of, so at least I didn't have those giant boxes that was taking up so much space. And like once I wrapped everything, I could take them out of the box. And some of the things too, like the gift I got my dad, it probably fit 2 of his gifts inside the box it shipped in. So I was like, this is like ridiculous. Like there's all this extra stuff, and now that I've wrapped everything, it's all condensed down to a much smaller little pile of things, which I'm not putting out in the living room under the Christmas tree yet. Normally, like, we will do like Christmas presents, like we have the stuff for extended family that we're taking for Christmas tomorrow, that we're doing our family Christmas party, that's out in the living room under the Christmas tree. But all the other stuff that is in like from everybody, normally we don't put that out until Christmas Eve. Normally it takes my parents a really long time to get everything set up and situated, and it takes Santa a long time to get the stocking stuffed as well. But and also his gifts have to get under the tree as well. So but that takes normally a very long time in total. So, and especially too, it's probably gonna be worse this year because like my parents are upstairs, so they've got to haul everything down the stairs. That will probably take some time. But again too, like normally we don't put our Christmas presents out until like the nights, you know, until like Christmas Eve. Everybody normally kind of leaves theirs in their room until they go to put it out, because you don't want anybody peeking. Like, you know, again too, it might still be wrapped, but I don't want anybody making any guesses on what they got until Christmas Eve. Or, you know, I mean, if you sneak out in, you know, the middle of the night on Christmas Eve, that's on you. I've done all I can to protect the gifts at this point. I did put, normally I wrap all of my gifts. I did put 2 in bags this year. The ones for the guinea pigs, because I got them 3 little things. And then I also did, so I got a total of 9 gifts for the dogs. So what I did was, I think I showed you guys, I got 3 little packages of cookies kind of, which they actually slept right through me saying that word. I'm totally surprised right now. That I wrapped, because the dogs actually, they love opening presents. Their favorite thing to do is, and Bliss seems to like this a lot more. Charlie gets really excited, but I don't think he really, maybe, I don't remember if last year he actually opened them or not, but like Bliss loves opening presents. It's her favorite thing ever. Like on Christmas, she's so cute about it. I've never had a dog that's like opened presents, but she actually will. Like if you have it in wrapping paper, she will actually chew it to get it apart, which like, but the weird thing is that she's not like does that with food. Like my beagle, he would have just torn through, like if there was, he knew there was cookies in there, he would have just torn through the entire package of like dog cookies or whatever. But she doesn't do that. She just like takes the wrapping paper off. It's the cutest thing ever. I normally record it on Christmas, so I'll probably hopefully share it with you guys again this year as well. But so I got them each one, so I wrapped them each individually, and then they were like small little like $1 something I think I paid for them. And then also too, I got them their little like squeaky toys as well, and I got them each one like themselves and wrapped them individually as well. So those were like the 6 of them. Then like I said, I got the big bed, which is kind of really for Bliss, but I know all the dogs will end up laying on it, so I didn't like wrap it specifically and say like this is for Bliss. And then the other one I put in a gift bag was I got them a little one of those little like enrichment kind of like toys where you can put treats in them, and they have to like open up like the things and like move little like stuff around, like they can use their nose or their paws, and they can kind of like open the little like doors, or you know, like slide things around to like figure out how to get them to like open and like that kind of thing. And so I've seen them before, and a couple of people I know have them for their dogs and they really like them, so I wanted to get them for like the dogs, because I think especially Charlie, I think he will really like it. And then I also ended up getting them another big bag of like dog treats, but again too, it wasn't like a specific dog like present, so that's why I just kind of put all those in one bag together. And I couldn't really, again too, I could wrap it, but I didn't want to do like all of it individually, so that's why those gifts, I just put that one in a bag. And like I said, her bed is back there, and that's the only thing that's not wrapped. But again, that was, you know, after that it's just like I just had Matthew and Jack's gifts, you know, each to wrap, and then after that was like the dogs gifts, you know, and then threw their stuff in the bag. Then yesterday I finished, not yesterday, the day before that, I finished doing those little coffee mugs with the hot chocolate that I showed you guys I was doing for like extended family. I finished that 2 days ago, along with doing Matthew's girlfriend's Christmas present I did for her as well. And so I'd finished those, but I didn't end up wrapping all of the ones because everything else was like I was wrapping them. And so I wanted to avoid that for as long as possible, but I realized how much more space I have in my room because I have nothing like is back behind me as far as Christmas presents go. The other thing too is that people always give me Christmas presents to hide. Like my parents will be like, oh, can you like keep this in your room or something like that for so and so, for like, you know, it's supposed to be for Christmas or whatever. Like they'll always ask me to hide the Christmas presents, like if it's something they don't want somebody to see. But then it all ends up in their room anyway, and like they end up wrapping presents in front of each other. So like, you know, especially my parents, and so like my mom will be like, can you hide this from your dad? My dad will be like, can you hide this from your mom? So I end up with a whole bunch of their Christmas presents they don't want each other to see. And then it gets confusing too, because I was like, now who was I supposed to be hiding this one for? But like, I don't know why they ask me to hold on to and hide some of their Christmas presents sometimes. But then at the same time too, they're like wrapping Christmas presents in front of each other upstairs, and so I don't know, they like know what they're getting each other anyway too, but they try and be secretive about it, and then they try and include me to keep me like help them be secretive about it. But it's like you guys both knew what you're getting for each other anyway, so I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I'm just happy. I actually finished all of my gift wrapping yesterday, and that is something that normally I wait until either the day before Christmas Eve or the Christmas Eve I will wrap my Christmas presents. So that's a big one for me. I think most years I wrap it the day before Christmas Eve. So like I said, actually wrapping it that was 3 days before Christmas Eve I wrapped it. Like I said, that was a big step for me. Getting all of that done. Because like I said, I'm normally not a procrastinator. I like to make sure that I have everything for everybody. But I told you guys too, because I finished my Christmas shopping on Black Friday practically. I think Cyber Monday was the last day I bought a gift, and so since I pretty much had all of that done anyway, I just had all this stuff sitting around in my room. I could have honestly wrapped it a long time ago because I was done with everybody. So, you know, whereas normally sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have to wait, you know, I ordered something late, or I didn't know if I wanted to get one thing for somebody or something for somebody else or whatever. Sometimes I'll kind of wait, or maybe wait to see if there was a sale on something that somebody wanted that I was going to get for them or something like that. And so, again, it will take me a while to actually get all my gifts, and then I will, you know, not be able to wrap them sometimes until the day before Christmas Eve. But in this case, I didn't have to, and I was able to wrap all of my Christmas gifts a couple days before Christmas Eve, which was, like I said, pretty cool and awesome. But I gotta get up early tomorrow because I went to my aunt's and uncle's house while we're doing our Christmas extended family Christmas party. And, you know, I've got to make a veggie tray. I'm going to make it into a wreath. It's going to be mainly green veggies. And then I'm going to sprinkle in some, grape tomatoes to kind of make it look kind of like holly, or, you know, like berries kind of on a wreath. And then, I'm also doing a, pizza dough bites kind of with cheese inside of them, and then there's marinara dipping sauce. But I saw one that you can do, and it's in the shape of a Christmas tree, so I think I'm gonna do that. And I think I might possibly do one, maybe do 2 separate ones, because I have enough ingredients doubled the recipe. But I don't know if I want to do just one solid just cheese, or if I want to do maybe 2 smaller ones and do one as cheese and one as pepperoni, because I think we have pepperoni, and if we do, I might end up doing that. And you can just put the pepperoni bite inside of the pizza dough with the mozzarella cheese. So again, might possibly end up doing that. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know, possibly even be able to share with you guys it tomorrow. But I got a ton of editing done today. I also uploaded a ton yesterday and again today, so I don't have to worry about too much over the holidays and trying to get that kind of stuff done. And so kind of while I've been in my room, if I've had downtime, I've been editing and uploading to make sure that I can kind of stay on top of things. And so I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff that I have to try and get done, you know, again, over, you know, kind of breaking Christmas time and stuff like that. But I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see y'all very soon, shiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.